Xfinity Style 100. As you can see here, the custom Xfinity cars are getting ready to go. Serenity Racing, Shin Motorsports team captain, is on the pole. In the booth with me this race, I have Dr. Robbie Bobby again.
How's it going, fellas?
I have the Paw Bear.
How's it going?
And special guest, we have Ma Bear as well.
Hi, guys.
So you have a Shin Motorsports group in the booth.
Yeah, we had two drivers that missed qualifying. You're seeing it down here, Espa Salt Life and Monster Racing. Monster Racing was usually a really fast road course driver, so that's going to be interesting. I don't know so much about Espa. I know that he put some fast laps down earlier, but I don't know how he's going to do in comparison to the rest of the drivers. We have 1 second left on the clock, so everybody's going to blue screen and accept their invites. And I'm going to try to get into the race a little bit quicker this time than last time, and hopefully we can see all the drivers on the track. Alright, so Ma Bear, you were in the preset Xfinity race. What is your keys to victory that you're believing after watching the, or being a part of the Xfinity? What do you think these custom guys got to do?
Good tire wear. If they want to do it in the last stage, I'm thinking. And good, strong handling in the turns. I made a boo-boo when I went on a different slider than I was practicing on, so it did hurt me. I believe I would have probably gotten probably 7th instead of 9th, but it's all good, it's okay. And I wish these guys the best of luck.
Alright, who are you rooting for there, Ma?
Well, I have to root for Serenity. I, don't want to be biased, but I'm going to have to. Sorry.
Keys to victory out there, El Parco said you got to start the engine. That is step one. I believe that to be very important. 3 wide, nice. Lap 1, turn 1. Yes. We have Nuka Bob, Serenity, and Trinity. Trinity seems to be struggling with an ill-handling car right there, but he's able to gather it together, and they're still driving, except for the 2 car who's in the wall, not going so fast. Over to you, Dr. Robbie. Who are your eyes on right now?
Watching Trinity as he's trying to make his way back up into the top 5. It's a cluster back there getting through the bus stop. Amazing to see everyone get through it. Other than Serenity, I've got my eyes on Trinity, and then I would say, of course, no shift Pendle, as we know, is always a threat.
Yeah, he's just not good at shifting, and unfortunately here at a road course you got to do that a lot. Paw Bear, over to you. Who you got your eyes on? Who you looking at to be your victor tonight?
Well, I'm hoping for Serenity, and not just because he's our captain. That's one thing, but he is a very good driver, and he's a really good fellow. So I hope he does really well. And I'm just watching the whole front of the field because it's going to be one door banger.
We got some votes out there for Monster. I do gotta say though, your pick is ill and void. Ma Bear already took Serenity, so you can't take somebody else's pick. So sorry about your luck. I'm gonna take.
Oh, number 2 in the wall.
So since you guys took Serenity and No Shift Pendle, I'm gonna take the rest of the field and show no bias to anybody but those 2 cars.
Might want to take out Dash for Cash. He just hit the wall. I believe
he's hit it a few times. He's struggling a little bit. No Shift Pendle up here in second.
Cotton.
Bold move, Cotton. Well, I mean, I have better odds, right? They only got 1 driver. I got like 12.
Vegas odds, trying to win the money.
Yeah, but we get the best odds, Ted.
I mean, I don't know about that. Your guys are in second and third. The leader is Nuka Bob Quantum with his back alley bakery motor in that 23 Chevy Camaro.
Actually, I've not watched Nuka Bob run that much this season, so I'm excited to see what he can do out there tonight.
We've got a fight here between the 22 and the 51 of Acceptance. Not sure what turn they're in.
Trinity Beast Mode's in the 22.
D. Smith back here, S for Salt Life. He started in the rear. Monster Racing, he started in the rear. Looks like he's gotten by Old Guy. Serenity up here has fallen behind Flirt with Disaster in the 20. That's for 4th place, or 3rd place they're battling for. Nuka Bob holding off, no shift.
That did 22 went through the, no penalty for him. He went through the line, but good save.
Yeah, the 22 and the 51 battling side by side entering the bus stop. That's a really hard section to go side by side. They're still battling pretty hard back there. That is for 5th place, so that is a huge position, as that will be for stage points. Scroll around with them for a few seconds. Acceptance decided to go take the long way around that corner and added an extra 200 foot to the track, as Trinity did not, and because of that, he's able to pull away a little bit.
Dean Clabber, that's a wise statement there, sir. I agree with you. It's Dean Clabber out there with going with the driver who crosses the line first on the last lap. I never would have thought it, but...
Mountain Dew out there asking me how you turn right. I'm going to be honest, I have no idea. If you've ever seen me race a road course, turning right's not really my thing. So yeah, Puddin's out there. That's scary. Hopefully he can calm his fingers down and doesn't talk as much in the chat as he does in the broadcast. Just kidding, buddy. We love you, of course. New Kebab Quantum, 23 car, leader. Yep, he's pulling away from No Shift Pendle. That's about what we got going on there.
Dark Knight in the wall.
Yeah, 98 a Dark Knight is not having a good time. You hate to see it. He just obliterated his car. The old guy, 35, he got by that, I guess. Let's see.
Does have damage on? I assume, yeah.
They should have damage. If you scroll the Dark Knight, he wrecked pretty good. That should let you know if there's damage on.
I did not see what
His car, yeah, the front end of his car looks all messed up, so damage is on for these guys, yep. I say that because I didn't set up the lobby, so I wasn't 100% certain if it got turned on.
No, I seen him hit, but then I stayed with Edo in the 42 as he drove by. 78 passes Edo, now they're fighting, so I don't know who's going to get it.
Who's fighting? Who are you watching?
78 and 42 in the Eastern. Side by side. Oh, 78 hits the 42 hard.
That'd be Monster and Eto.
Yeah, 42's back a little bit further. That's unfortunate. Old guy again makes it through that. Yeah. Old guy's he's just running his line, letting everybody else make some mistakes. You gotta love it. That's a good way to run these. Is the 78 car is beaten to heck in the front end, starting to see a little glimpse of his motor through that hood. That can't be a good sign.
Oh, old guy getting loose there for a minute. I don't know.
Running up front here with the leaders, we've got Serenity running in 4th, chasing down Flirt with Disaster, but New Kebab Quantum in the 23 car is just checking out right now. Let's see, viewers at home, who are you guys cheering for? Who's your winner of the race? This goes out to you in the YouTube land.
I like to say I love the 35 feet speed though. Every time I see it, I can't keep my eyes off of it. It's just really catchy.
So Ma Bear openly admitting she likes to stare at old guys. Right, so...
Oh man,
You walked into that one.
Okay.
You are welcome. Yeah. Positive note for you, you do have a paw bear, so I guess you got...
Well, at least paw bear is an old guy, so...
Yeah.
If the shoe fits, wear it. The 11 and No Shift Pendle going under fire here. Looks like the 20 of Flirt with Disaster. Dr. Robbie Bobby, who are you watching at this point in time?
I'm still keeping my eye on Serenity. He's been keeping it biding his time.
No shift. Misses turn 1, gets the rumble strip, spins out, damage to the front end. Here comes Trinity to pass him. This would be for 4th place. Oh, you hate to see that happen. If you're No Shift Pendle right now, you're having an awful time, and I would imagine what happened there is that's a really hard shifting point. You got to get on the brakes. You drop from 4th down to 2nd. No Shift Pendle is his name, and apparently he had a hard time there and caught the rumble strips and spun out. Trinity has gotten into 4th as he went beast mode on the wrecked 11 car, and the 11 car is now falling back to 5th. Dean Clavitt said his name is now Spin Out Pendle. I like it. Hashtag. Right, so battles on the track, looking for one.
Yeah, seeing
old guy.
Some of these cars.
35 having a not very good time in the bus stop as he's now spun out and has a lot of damage to his front end.
Around the 20 car.
Again? Oh, no shift Pendle spun again.
So who's our leader?
The car in first. The 23, Nuka Bob Quantum, is the leader. Welcome to broadcasting on Thursday night, Ma Bear.
Yes. Yeah.
Enjoy.
Watching a battle back here with Wide Open, and I believe that's Acceptness, and see, who is that?
5108, that's who we're looking for. Who is that?
Salt
The
Life.
5 car
Salt
of
Life.
Esva Salt Life. UK Wildcats said he probably forgot to shift. Taddy parked from the booth. You know what? I'm down for it. Yeah, that works for me. I should probably just be in bed anyways by now. Ooh, the 51 making a move. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I was watching the YouTube land there and seeing the move that happened on my screen about 10 seconds ago, so sorry about the delay. Here comes the 5 of Esva, Pepper Salt. He's now on the inside of the 08 of Wide Open.
Very good little driver he is.
I mean, I don't know as if he's short. He's probably average-sized human, so pretty good average driver. But definitely, yeah, he is a good driver. He's just come up from the development here. I think this is his first race in the Customs.
Yes, it is, yeah.
So enjoy seeing people like that, you know, when you get the opportunity to move up. If you're Acceptness, you don't enjoy seeing him, as the 5 missed the entrance of turn 1 and got into the side, but he gave way. He let the 51 recover and backed off and even let Wide Open in the 08 pass.
There.
Yeah, that was good sportsmanship. Kudos to the 5. I probably wouldn't have lifted. I probably would have stayed going straight with him, but that's the difference. So the 98 of Dark Knight back here with Old Guy. This is Ma Bear's favorite battle to watch on the track.
Hair in the air.
Ooh, race car bed. Yes, Dean Clavitt and UK Wildcats, they both have a race car bed for me that I can use. How cool would that be? Because, you know, us full-grown adults love sleeping in those race car beds. Thanks. Cool.
Depends. I think Puddin can do a Ford.
Oh, yeah, we just need to get a big Ford symbol on the bed for Puddin', absolutely.
That must either be the stage or a caution.
Get a fat head symbol.
I'm going to go with it's the stage because while you were saying that must be the stage break, the cars I was watching were still going full speed. So unfortunately, I did not catch the race winner, or the stage winner crossing the line, which was Nuka Bob Quantum, followed by the looks, Serenity Racing in that 07.
Yes.
Hunty, whoa, bro. This is family-friendly YouTube. None of that. Top 5, Stage 1, Nuka Bob, Serenity, Flirt with Disaster, Trinity Beast Mode, No Shift Pendle. So spin out Pendle, even after spinning out, was able to come back and get into the top 5 there at the end of the stage, so kudos to him. Big kudos out to Nuka Bob.
Can do some adjustments on either their tape or their tires or whatever it is, because we've seen a couple that either were too tight or too loose that kept going all over the place, so...
Sorry, I'm updating the points real quick.
Here we are at the front.
Serenity and
Nuka Bob.
Serenity 101.
I forgot to go myself in my last race.
Ooh, contact.
Oh,
Oh,
spun Serenity.
No, 51.
You seen it here live, ladies and gentlemen. The 20 car decided to just go 3 wide in the grass, and the 07 said nope, and the 20 looks like he has shot himself in the foot as he's considerably farther behind the rest of the pack. Positive for Trinity. He's now in the lead somehow. Kudos to him. Nuka Bob says that's my spot.
On everybody's part, I think. Like,
Yes, it was.
I'm not so sure.
Good job with no caution came out.
I know that the 22 is Dark Knight's teammate, but he did a lot of lawn mowing there through the bus stop. Unfortunately for him, the 23 was able to stay on his tail, and here he comes.
Oh, I see.
Ooh, the 78 around. But he gathered her back up at some point. A little bit of damage on the nose, but
no invisible car At this moment, Hunty. Fingers crossed it does not happen.
Yeah, maybe there is. Maybe there's a driver that didn't even make the field that is invisible out there.
Ooh, the 5 around.
As for Salt Life, he's gone around.
I think he just got a bit loose and tapped the car beside him, and he was probably trying to avoid a crash.
Yeah, the 78 ended up involved in that. That's unfortunate. So Nuka Bob's the leader, yeah?
Correct. Trinity went wide and Nuka went to the inside and took the position. And I believe Trinity's in third.
One
That
car.
would mean the one car has quite a lead on second and third place. I don't even see anybody.
Second and third place is Serenity. Second place is Serenity. Third place is D. Smith.
Okay.
Fourth place is Trinity.
Yeah, okay. So I was going to say only see.
Sorry, Dr. Robbie. There's a bright yellow car between Serenity and Trinity. I'm going to go with that might be third place.
You know, I'm one. So we're just going to go with that and continue on back to the broadcast.
Maybe it's an invisible car on your screen. You just never know.
No, I see him now.
The
That
08
G's
car
blended
of Wide Open going by Trinity. I believe that to be fourth place. With fourth and fifth as here comes Pendle in sixth, trying to get those guys so he can get back into stage point contention.
The good thing with Salt Life going around hitting the wall, he doesn't look to have a whole lot of damage on the front of his car. So hopefully he'll be able to gather it back up and collect some time here.
Number 2 might get a...
Yeah, the two didn't even come close to using the track at all there. He just 100% decided not to use it. So
I'm surprised the penalty thing didn't come up.
well, actually, so that's like the little glitch in the game. On the exit of the bus stop, if you cut the grass right there, it actually doesn't give you the time penalty. That's on entrance and in the middle. A lot of people use that to their advantage on exit.
I'm sure I'm used it and had this penalty, but I probably didn't realize it. So thanks for the clarification, Daddy.
You are welcome.
As always.
Old guy back here in the back by himself, not having a good time, but at least has a pretty car.
Nuka Bob still holding the lead at the moment, but I believe Serenity is closing the gap.
Yeah, we'll get up there here in just a second. I'm watching this 2-car as we go through the S's here, getting ready to go into the bus stop. He's following Wide Open Racing in the 08.
51 is hitting.
And that's another good driver too, is Wide Open Racing. Very, very good and very, very fast.
I'm surprised are we in stage 2?
Yeah, I don't actually see any.
Okay.
Did you watch him enter pit lane or?
No, I just
I don't think he's pitting.
He was in...
Yeah, I don't see his car moving. That might be lag out number 1 here.
Oh no.
20 and 42 entering turn 10 side by side.
That'd be too bad because he was good.
19 at D. Smith. I believe that's still to be third place. Yeah, as for Salt Life, damage number 5 electric car, Monster Racing. Here comes Serenity. He is definitely catching that 23 car.
Yes, he's gathering up time really quick there.
Well, once your tires start wearing out, you're actually going faster.
Yeah, I know when the truck series there, when I get new tires put on the truck, it is all over the place for the first 2 or 3 laps, but once the tires start to get wore a little bit, then she grips pretty good.
Battle for the lead. Serenity is there within a car length or 2 of Nuka Bob Quantum. He's got that ground pretty quickly here in the last few laps. Nuka Bob's still holding on to a pretty good line here at least. He's using the pavement line, not the grass line, as well as Serenity. So it's been a pretty good little battle. These two both have shown to have the 2 best cars so far.
Eric, you just stop talking about Serenity. We don't want no commentators curse here.
Serenity.
So, no, it's just Pendle.
Oh, Nuka Bob misses the turn 1. He makes a mistake, goes real wide. Serenity
Yes.
unable to capitalize though.
We've got to talk more about that Nuka Bob.
Coco
Sorry,
Money, his
Nuka
name
Bob.
is Nuka Bob, not Bob anymore. You got the wrong name. Dang, Coco Money, Mike. Thanks for tuning in, though. Same with you, Master of Light.
Side by side battle with the number 8 and number 2 going into the bus stop. Number 8 takes it. Number 2 right behind him. Clean.
I'm assuming you're talking about the 08. I don't think there's a regular 8 out there.
Oh wait, you're right. The 08.
I'm just messing with you, Mom.
Actually.
Yeah.
2307 side by side entering turn 11. Nukabob has the preferred lane. Will Serenity try the crossover? Nope. But he's going to use this draft. This could be a good, interesting turn 1. He decides to shoot low. He's going to try to outbrake the 23.
The 51 must have fitted because it is now back on the track.
That's a bold move, Cotton.
Back on the track.
Old guy hard into the wall, got into it with acceptance there.
Oh man, that is the 51 that you were just talking about, Ma.
Yeah.
You got your 51 that you're talking about, and your old guy, your favorite car. Definitely making contact together. Coco Money Mike, you just said that you refused to call him Nukabob, and while at the same time called him Nukabob. So that was a little oxymoron. Bad for You's tuned in. Hey, thanks for tuning in. Bad for You. Not that you wanted to comment, you just wanted to talk to Money Mike. I get it. Whatever. That's what the comment section's for.
Keep talking. Bring those viewers up. And
man, this battle for the lead is awesome. Coming into turn 11 again, Serenity's going to try to make a move. He's going to the outside this time. Unable to make it. He's trying to get down to the inside and do a crossover. They're coming to the start-finish line. 23 car has the lead. 07 to the outside. Side-by-side action as they cross the line. Going into turn 1, Nukabob's going to try to outbrake the 07. 07 gets on the brakes a little bit early. 23 drifts up. 07 tries the crossover. Unsuccessful. They're going to enter turn 2 now. Still nose to tail. Over to you, Dr. Robbie. Bobby, are you watching this battle or are you watching something else?
I am watching the same battle you are, Daddy, as this battle is intense. Serenity knocking on the doors of Nukabob, trying to find a way around for that lead. See what happens. Oh, he sends it into the inside. Oh, into the grass a bit.
Side by side in the bus stop is never where you want to be side by side. Maybe on exit, but not on entrance. Unfortunate for Serenity, he's going to have to recover and try to catch back up. Let's see.
I don't see that being too much of a problem. He's got a really fast car. It seems to be handling really good by the looks of it. Very talented driver.
Somebody else.
Okay, let's go back to Nukabob.
Watching Dash for Cash in the 08.
I'm trying to get a lap count here. Serenity's back. He's caught Nukabob again. Let's see. Let's try to get on Nukabob's car here to ride around. Let's go. Nukabob loves this vision. D. Smith loves it as well. Let's go Boom Vision for about a half a lap or so. To those of you that don't know, this is clearly the Boom Vision. That's why I called it that. Getting ready to go into the bus stop. The 07 lifts early, gets back onto the gas. They go in side by side again. Nukabob almost misses the corner, is able to hold on to it and come back. 07 has lost a little bit of ground.
But we've seen this much ground being lost last time, and it gathered
Within a lap, yeah.
Good, so.
Yeah, within a lap, he gained all the ground back. This is the final lap of the stage. So they're entering the last corner of the final lap. I'm going to say Nukabob gets stage 2 as well. Kudos and congratulations to Nukabob.
Good job.
Yeah, good job. And good job to Serenity.
Yeah, and who do we have in third? Wide open?
The car that crossed the line after those two. The yellow car, that's D. Smith in the 19. Yeah. Just helping you out, Ma, but both the car that you drive and Wide Open, that car's red and yellow. So the car that crossed third was completely yellow.
And red, it's red and yellow, okay. Yeah.
Right, yeah, see, there is a huge difference there. Way to go, Nukabob, Money Mike said out there in YouTube land. I think we know who he's cheering for.
No, he says Habab.
Yeah, he said Nukabob. So yeah, kudos to Nukabob out there. Money Mike, I agree.
Now, Taddy, How do you think stage 3 is going to go? Almost like stage 1 and 2?
No, not at all. I think that it's going to be stage 3, which means there's more on the line, which means these guys are going to be probably a little bit more beating and banging. I hope not, but possibly.
I think you're right. And here we go, Serenity Racing and Nukabob on the front row. And these two have been the class to watch tonight so far.
Top 5 there real quick. We told you the top 3. Trinity got 4th and Wide Open got 5th.
Good job, Wide Open.
Old guy hit the wall.
Of course, Ma Bear was watching him. Yeah, so Nukabob and Serenity up here at the lead with Wide Open in 3rd now.
I'm actually on Serenity. I've seen it in the background. But,
I can change my screen real quick too, yeah. So,
I
yeah.
think you're trying to scare the man. My God. After the race, you're going to see old guy quit taking it. Like, see you later. You got the free.
Back here a little bit further back. 22 cars spinning out. 20 is collected. 98 was collected. The 2 cars way on the outside, not involved in that accident, but out of shape himself. Cars are everywhere. This is crazy. That's what I expected stage 3 to look like.
Have cars everywhere, because if you didn't have cars everywhere, then we didn't need to have a race. So
right. Hey, Booger McFarlane fact. Yeah. Oh, 22 is dead right in front of the rest of the field. That may bring out a caution. And look at that. The cars are going slow. Yeah, when the cars all slow down like that simultaneously, that usually means that a caution came out. Or it could have been the end of the race, whatever.
But we know it's not the end of the race, so I would say a caution.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Groundbreaking information there.
Yeah.
Groundbreaking information.
John Thompson said after the 3rd stage is the end of the race. Unfortunately, that is not a Booger McFarlane fact, because that is not always true. Charlotte has 4 stages.
True enough.
Proven fact, I've left before a league race is finished before the 4th stage, because I did not know it had 4 stages. I left after the 3rd and came back in and got yelled at.
Man,
that was an eventful league night.
That would really not make me feel good.
Back here on the back row of the whole field is Team Underdogs, as they are dead last and 2nd to dead last. Up front we have the 2 car with the 78 of Monster Racing. Wide Open tried helping the 78 go a little faster. The 11 tried helping the 08 go a little faster. They're like 9 wide right there, coming off turn 1.
No shift in Serenity side by side.
Wide Open and Monster, number 1 and number 2, and there's that 51 that pit early in stage 2. He's in 3rd with no shift in 4th. The 2 of Dash for Cash.
Trying to trade a little paint?
I don't think they're trying to. I think they were pretty successful. We're not going to really get on the color of their cars while they're making contact, but yeah. So 78 of Monster Racing has gotten by Wide Open. He's now your new leader. The 51 just murdered.
51 takes out and brings out a caution. He just took out about 5 cars here.
Yeah, Serenity Racing was one.
Let's be honest.
51 of Alex Ness, or accepted.
His name is Acceptness, I believe. Acceptness is what Ma Bear is trying to say, yeah. Yes. So, let's be honest, though, the wall actually took out the 51. So if it was not for the wall placement, that crash might not have happened. So, Watkins Glen, you've done it again.
Wall 1, Acceptness 0.
Dean said, gotta look at, I'm not sure what you gotta look at the trends of the race now.
As we're at this caution is brought to you by Back Alley Bakery. As we get rack 'em and stack 'em.
Stack 'em and race 'em.
Stack 'em and race 'em. Exactly. Lead 'em all down into one, Daddy.
Sorry. Yeah, cars are in 1st, cars are in 2nd. There's other cars on the track. Old guy getting into the 23 into the 42. 08 spun around, collects another car. Haywire. That's what I let it down to Haywire.
Another caution.
Wow, this is what, fourth caution of the night?
Tatty Style Racing. Whoever called that in YouTube, you're right. Tatty Style Racing going on right now. Lots of beating, banging, and god danging. Just so everybody clear, this race is supposed to be on 2 times wear. Unfortunately, No Shift Pendle did not get that memo and put it on 3 times wear. So these guys have worse fuel mileage and worse everything else than what they expected. Apologies to all drivers out there. That won't happen again. Feel really bad about that. Hunty said it looks like his driving out there as all the cars are getting beat up. Oh, sorry, just the preset cup race in general. Sorry, I thought you were... Never mind. Let's see. Dana Reasons said stupid wall. Oh, go ahead, take it.
Stack them and stack them and stack them and race them.
That's right.
Hey guys, we're not supposed to take Puddin's catchphrase.
Well, stack them and race them is actually law bears.
Facts. So on the last restart, the 98 and the 22 were the last 2 cars in line. This time the 98 sits second, and now he looks like he's going to be the leader. 19 trying to make it 3 wide as they enter the S-curve is not a good idea. He backs it up, lets the 2 go. The 98 and the 19 still side by side for second.
And you know, I'm sure Puddin wouldn't mind us borrowing this little catchphrase for the night.
Oh yeah, no, I'm sure he didn't. He wouldn't care.
Mine's not copyrighted yet. Use it.
Oh, Serenity's.
Oh, big crash. 98. 98 not having fun.
And here would be our 5th caution.
Right open into the wall.
Yep, caution has come out. Apparently, in stage 3, the trend of the race is to not get any laps in. But they have to finish at least 1 lap or else the race can't end. So they do eventually have to take a white flag, guys. So there will be at least 1 more lap of green flag racing up there, guaranteed.
Do we have a lap count?
Yeah, somebody has a lap count. I just don't at the moment.
Oh, Daddy. The sarcasm never fails.
Sorry, let me try to find a stream here.
Do you see how fun this is here on Thursday night?
Oh, yes, I know.
At
You
the
just wait.
RKM,
I know how it's like.
into
If
that
I'm not
first
in-
corner.
If I'm not in the booth, I'm usually listening. So either or, I don't miss on his broadcast.
When you get Teddy and NRG in here at the same time,
Yeah.
Thank you, Salt Life. 7 to go.
Okay, so yeah, that's our lap count. Thank you for that. Because I was horrible at my job.
That we're not as much fun as NRG.
not saying that at all.
Dad? What about enter? Sorry. He was in the last race. That was probably your dad. Who's our leader? The 2 and the 19 side by side as they go through the S's, getting ready to go into the bus stop. The 19 gives way. The 2 is the leader. 20 and the 23 trying to make it 3 wide.
And Serenity trying to make his way back to the front.
I would think Serenity might say stop talking
the
about
22
people
took
there,
Serenity
but
out.
yes, because you should stop talking about Serenity bring caution out.
The 19 also.
Well, it's not a caution, actually.
It should have been from what I not from Serenity, but there was a crash in front of him after the bus stop. I thought that would have got a caution. But obviously it didn't. I was wrong. So here we go.
Guys, check it out. Check it out there in the final corner. They have about 200 more foot, and they will complete at least 1 green flag lap. Like I said, would happen in this stage eventually.
And Nuka Love is going around the 2 for the lead.
Yeah, that car's fast. That 23 car's fast. The 20 used the grass to get around the 51. Here comes No Shift Pendle. He's in 5th. I have no idea where Serenity is, but he is somewhere on the track.
He's
Oh,
at the
Dark
back now, I
Knight
believe.
around. Got rear-ended it around corner number 1 into the wall.
So 98 cars spun out. That should put us, they completed a lap. They were at 7 on the restart, so 6 to go. 19 just made contact with somebody and took them out. I don't know who it was. Looks like possibly the 5 of Salt Life. A No Shift Pendle makes contact with somebody and they both went flying.
Yeah, there's all over the place back here. I'm on Boom
They're
Vision with
pushing
the
it now.
23.
'Cause they want to be up front.
You're getting ready to go at 5 to go. Road courses are so hard to pass that while you're grouped up like this, you really have to try to get as many of these guys as you can. Unfortunately, that tends to mean you're overdriving the car and a lot of incidents happen.
Yeah. So
Old guy 3 wide with the 19 and the 78. He actually made the pass on both of them, so kudos to old guy.
Those are no shift pendle in 4s, I believe, and
The 20 of Flirt with Disaster in 5th.
in 5th. Yeah, I was trying to see what number that was.
Nukabob is taken off. The 2nd and 3rd place driver, the 2 and the 51, those are teammates for No Shift Pendle. Those are his drivers, so they're actually running 2nd, 3rd, and 4th right now for Team No Shift Pendle.
Way to go, no shift pendle team.
As Ma said that, the 51 went flying and the 11 cut the grass. So, I mean, it's okay. No Shift Pendle just passed it acceptance, but here comes Flirt with Disaster for 4th place, I believe this to be.
John Thomas, I think he threw his bloody tee.
He actually, what happened to Serenity was he ran over a crumpet and now his car's not handling as well. Right.
Caught T in his lap and kind of brought him up.
So, yeah, right, back up here, Nukabob is still taking off from the rest of the field. No Shift Pendle trying to put pressure on his teammate or his driver, the 2 of Dash for Cash. If you're the 51 here, Dr. Robbie Bobby, how much pressure are you going to put on your team captain?
I would not put any pressure on my team captain. I would work with him, kind of see what he has in mind, because that's that guy that decides whether you got the ride or not. So you want to play it smart.
Smart.
Okay, so you and I have a different mindset. Right.
If it didn't matter, I would send it in and try and beat my captain so I could, you know, have the bragging rights. But if the opportunity presents itself.
Try to get
What would you do in that situation, Daddy?
I'd move my captain. I mean, clearly, if I'm the faster car, I need to be the one in front. So yeah, Puddin', sorry if you're ever racing and we're teammates. Sorry, not sorry.
Kind of a heads up.
Honest words.
That's right.
2 laps to go.
Nuka has a gap on the rest of the cars here as we are coming down to the closing.
Yeah, these 4 cars gonna push it. They're gonna fight it.
Yeah, again, this is 2 laps to go. They're becoming the white flag this time by.
For the most part, that 51 has been pretty patient behind his captain, but we'll see if he tries to push it here in the last couple of laps.
Yeah, I mean, the checkered flag wasn't flying on any of those laps. This next lap, though, it will be. So that 51's patience may run thin as he's trying to get a 2nd place finish. Also, the other end of that, actually, to be honest, No Shift Pendle kind of joined this series a little later than his driver. So you have Acceptance and Dash for Cash are kind of actually racing for the points battle here, while Pendle is not. So if I'm the captain, actually, I would probably give way. But to each their own. Everybody wants the best finish they can.
True enough.
Absolutely.
They both miss the corner. The 20 does as well. Here comes the 2 to the inside of the 20. Those 2 are side by side for 4th on the final lap. And here comes out of nowhere, I believe that's the 5 of Espa Salt Life, sitting in 6th. Or that might be the 78 of Monster.
No, I think he's back a little ways, I believe.
The 11 and the 51 decided not to use the track on that final corner. Luckily for the 11, he didn't use the track, because had he, the 51 not using it probably would have taken that spot. Looks like the leader has a lap traffic of 98 as they get ready to go through this finish line.
Yep. See if he lets him go, or he says, I want that lap.
If I'm the 23, I wouldn't even try and make the pass. I would just coast. No reason to have incidental concept.
There is your winner, Nuka Bob, getting the job done.
Good job, Nuka Bob. Congratulations.
So Dr. Robbie picked the winner. Dang it. None of my guys won. But I did get 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, I believe.
Even a blind squirrel is right twice a day.
All right. Paul, do you have?
Yes, sir. I'm on it. Do you just want the winner in here?
Just the winner. Yes, just the winner.
All right.
And your top 5 is Newt, Pendle, Stepness, Flirt, and Dash for Cash. Is your top 5.
Hey, that was
Good
Esfa in
job,
6.
everyone.
For just getting picked up from development, coming out here, racing with the custom Xfinity at Watkins Glen. That's no easy task. Come home 6th. That's a good run by him. So big shout out to Esfa there in the 5 car coming home 6th.
Invites it.
That race win for the 23 car brought to you by the Back Alley Bakery. All right, awkward silence in the broadcast booth. Good job, guys.
No, he does, as we're waiting for our winner to get in. I thought it was a very good race overall. Obviously, he was walking Glen, beating and banging a little bit more than the preset, but definitely 23 car had the car to beat tonight. And, good showing from Eto, especially coming up from trucks, and I wish him luck as this next season goes on.
Yeah, we'll be going to Iowa next week, and then Chicagoland, I believe, is the end of season 4.5 as we go into season 5 on NASCAR Heat 5.
Serenity, Flirt, and then Nukabob were the fastest laps of the race. So even though Serenity and Flirt had the faster car, Nukabob got the win. I just feel like the 23 car was actually hitting those laps more consistently than everybody else.
That would be why he won.
That does help, yeah. Well, actually, I mean, on top of that, you had Serenity. He was in the crash right there off that final restart. That's unfortunate. Because you guys kept talking about him, you cursed him. So,
So Teddy,
yeah.
just a little question for people out there in YouTube land that might be wondering. After this season 4.5, how long of a break are we taking before we start season 5?
1 week.
1 week.
Okay.
That's
'Cause
what we've been telling our guys, but we haven't told them that was definite because we weren't sure.
We
And
did hear from a few people asking us, and
so
just
when
thought
will
we'd
the
ask you.
schedule come out of the tracks that will be raced into Heat 5? Are we following the roster for 2020?
You're following the 2019 schedule.
The 2019 schedule.
Yeah, this 2020 season's been all jacked up. We're not going to follow that schedule, so we're going to go to a set schedule like the 2019 one.
Okay.
Waiting on Nukabob.
Yeah, we sent him out 2 invites. Maybe he's waiting for a third.
I'm gonna blue screen real quick and try to get him in here. All you guys can hear at home is me. Stinks for you. He may not be. He may have logged right off. We'll give him just a few seconds. All right, so Mawberry, you raced first race. Got to watch the second race. Give me, what was your take on the race? What did you see that you liked? What did you see that you didn't like?
Well, I didn't like that they could cut the grass like that because honestly, I didn't know that there was no penalty because hey, maybe Mawberry would have used it, but not really because grass makes me slide around. But I don't know. I mean, there was a few people at first in stage 1 I thought were a little loose or tight. I couldn't tell, but they looked like they weren't in control of their car as much as they should have been. But then in stage 2, those cars seemed to, probably with the settings and such, they were doing a lot better. We saw a lot of cautions, but I don't think it was anything done on purpose. It looked all accidental, and that's what it is at a road course. So To me, I thought it was a good race. I think everybody did well. There was even at one point where there was almost a wreck, and everybody managed to save it, and no caution came out. So I think these guys have skills for sure.
Yeah, so just to reiterate actually what you were saying, races, whenever we go to the road course, we actually do review the race. If we see one person cutting that grass, that even though it's not a penalty in game, as a league, we are not allowed to cut that grass. So it does happen from time to time. Your car can get loose. You try to save it, it goes out there. Sometimes you're avoiding a wreck, so that happens. But if we see somebody using it every lap to their advantage, then it tends to be a penalty. So actually, because it's a road it's a road course, this race will be reviewed before final results posted. But with that said, Nuke Bob doesn't look like he's going to be joining, so unfortunately, no post-race interview. So, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for tuning in. Tune in tomorrow night as our development series. They have the trucks tomorrow night. Is that correct?
That is correct. Trucks at the Glen.
Yeah, the development series. Drivers that you may have never heard of will be trying to tame the Glen, just like our truck drivers did on Monday, showing us what they got and trying to get themselves on a team before Season 5 on Heat 5 begins.
For sure. We're actually, we've gotten a lot of new drivers in the last 2 weeks, so you definitely want to tune in if you're a captain looking for a driver.
Yeah, actually, we have Earnhardt making his debut tomorrow night in the I believe, preset development series, so tune in. On that note, thank you guys, and we will see you all tomorrow night.
No,